Good evening. I know this is a day late, but the packages arrived a day late, and, well, I had enough old stuff to make it for a good update. I kind of do want to keep with the... Oh, gosh. This isn't opening too easily. I wanted to keep up with the idea of updating on a, on every week's release, new releases, stuff that hasn't been gotten before, or that hasn't been released before. Sorry about all the skipping and the voices of the stuff and things. Oh wow, there were some interesting titles in here too. I've never seen them pack so many DVDs into one of these big things before. There's also what's in here. Let's see. We got a comical fall apart envelope that opens up to reveal this DVD, and we have this week's new releases. So let's start out with Naruto Shippuden Volume 6, or Set 6. Don't even remember when Set 5 came out. It's to the point where I think the friend I watch it with, I've gotten together a couple of times. Is that somebody I know? I don't know. So it's just the same underneath it as it is on the inside. Nothing important about the disc. So maybe when Set 7 comes out, I'll remember that there's nothing worth commenting on. But let's see. We have the Asylum Session. The motion picture. Oh, that's nice. I was wondering if this was a series. But now if it's a motion picture, then there we go. We have the Eden of the the Eden of the East King of Eden Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Yeah, why not? Whoa. Sorry about that. I see, there's a total of 3 discs. We have here a Blu-ray disc. We have here DVD. And we have here DVD. So this seems sort of like the Ginray special in that there are 2 DVD discs. The second DVD disc would probably be the extras, and then we got the Blu-ray version. Alright. We have a K-On! DVD 1. This has been a very famous Moe Blob series. I actually don't know what to think about it. The girl who leapt through space. I don't know why the naming convention is so similar to the girl who leapt through time. Who released this? Bandai. That's right, I was kind of worried it wouldn't get released. At a regular time. And then the final new thing is the Dragon Ball Z Dragon Box Volume 5. Interesting thing here on the side, we can see that the image of Goku is coming to an end, and there's Gohan. So it's a combination of Goku and Gohan, which I guess actually makes sense considering they're the main stars of Dragon Ball Z. So why don't we dive into this box a little bit. Since I dove into the other ones, I'll probably have plenty y'all are curious about. Oh, yeah, that's right. These things. Okay, there's a picture of Gohan. So let's take a closer look at that. Just various people. Oh, some people from the movies who I've never seen before, I think. I really ought to catch up on the movies. I remember him, though. I don't remember him. Huh. Funny stuff. Oh well. So, that would be this week's new releases-ish. Sort of. I mean, there was also Gundam Unicorn Volume 3. That's been out for a couple of weeks, I think. And then I've got old stuff I caught up on. So, there's this series called Soar Isami. I got the 3 volumes that I know were released. I don't know if there was any more. It was a 50 episode series, and I guarantee they did not fit 50 episodes into a 3 DVD release. Video Girl I. That's I think it's classic. It's been something I've been meaning to get for a while. I got Megaman Upon a Star. The second episode of which was originally supposed to be a bonus episode for the series made here in the US, but they ended up not taking it or something. We've got Miyuki-chan in Wonderland. I have funny things to comment about that. We've got Tattoon Master. I know nothing about this, but those of you who are paying attention to the anime media server stuff saw me ripping this. It was kind of a late arrival. Let's see. Moldiver. I don't know anything about this. We've got Puppet Princess. Potter Puppet Princess Pals, or something like that. It looks like another intriguing 90s anime, probably. A Wind Named Amnesia, and I think this is the older release. So the menus don't make much sense, especially not from VLC style. And then I got Sakura Diaries Volumes 1 and 2, the ADV re-release version, I think. It looks like it's official, but since I'm not an ADV mind-reading master, I guess I can't know for certain. I've got Machine Robo Volumes 2 and 3. The Fancy Lala Complete Collection. Can I create a little more space here? Because these discs actually probably have the box art from the 6 individual releases. That's my guess. It's the way they normally did these kinds of releases. I don't even know what it's about, though. Or if it's any good. Then we've got Virus Buster Serge. This complete collection apparently contains the 3 individuals. These 2 kind of sticking together. Another series I don't really know much about. I basically decided to look at the end of my list and look for things that I needed to get from there. So, I've got a nice big release this week. Of course, let's see. I think there are a couple more things worth mentioning. One of them is the Code Geass. I probably shouldn't have pushed. Let's see. Can I? We've got the Code Geass Complete First Season Anime Legends Collection, which actually stores its 6 DVDs in an interesting way. You know, 2 on the sides, and then the ones on the inside like that. And I think that actually works out kind of better. I checked out the second disc, and the second disc actually didn't have any errors on it. So I think whatever problems they had with the second disc in the original release, maybe it wasn't with all of those discs or whatnot, but this definitely contains all of the discs that were from the first one. Right, because that was Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. I actually pulled those discs out and verified that they basically took them all and put them into a more compact format. Not that I'm complaining, but it basically means I don't need this. So I've got a friend who I'm going to donate it to. He knows I'm going to take the second disc out of this one, though, if I haven't already. I'll be honest, I can't remember. And then finally, Pokemon Black and White Volume 2 guide thing, which actually contains a lot of useful information, although some of it is not unheard of. I mean, there's a Pokédex that was at the end of the first one, and then it starts talking about a bunch of game mechanics. And there's plenty of details in here of things I didn't know about, things that had changed from the previous versions. It seemed like a pretty worthwhile thing to have. maybe to read through again in more detail until Bulbapedia picks up all of those details. For example, it mentioned that teaching TMs to a Pokemon increased their happiness, and since you can use TMs over and over, that may be a really cheap way to just continuously raise happiness. But I don't know how much it raises it by, and that's why we need Bulbapedia. So it looks like next week's release schedule is small. A couple of things that I think I already had, and I can't remember what those were. Pretty much only one new thing, so I better get on top of ordering things to pad next week's release, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Oof, excuse me. Otherwise, here's hoping I actually am able to upload these tonight. I know there was an issue uploading the anime media server thing in terms of it might have been uploading longer than I thought it did, which would be pretty unfortunate. But I'm going to try this again because all three of these videos together should be smaller. And next week, I'm hoping we'll be at a regular time. The thing is, this week's release was late because, well, I'm not exactly sure who's at fault, but I know that I paid for next day shipping for my DVDs from Amazon, and it took 2 days for them to arrive. They did not arrive on the 27th, like Amazon predicted. They arrived on the 28th. Now, I'm not sure if that's because Amazon didn't get the order together until late at night, or if it's because FedEx simply didn't pick things up until 11 p.m. and then just didn't bother sending it to anywhere other than to Tennessee. So it took a day and a half, I guess, instead of a day or something. Anyways, I'm not quite sure who's at fault, and I don't know if that's going to be a more regular thing. I guess we'll have to find out. But you can still expect my updates to happen on Thursdays, hopefully. If not, then we'll just have to go with Friday updates. And this one will technically be Friday since I'll be uploading it sometime after midnight tonight, which will mean it will be Friday. Oh well. Anyways, that's the update. I can't think of anything else worth mentioning. So y'all continue having a nice My Vacation.